Ready to start?
Yeah.
Any questions on Zoom? Okay, let's go.
Hey, Otto. Last night was kind of emotional for Steph and Clay and Draymond. Were you a little bit surprised, or what was your reaction to how kind of what an emotional scene that was for those guys?
Yeah. I mean, they haven't played in however long, 2 years. Yeah, 2-3 years. So yeah, you expect it to be emotional for sure.
Go ahead, Christos.
Hey, Otto. Hope you're doing well. For you, do you feel that you play some of your best basketball as a team at this stage of the season in those 4 games?
That was my first game back, last game. So that's best basketball we've played, to where we know that's our identity, how we have to play. Like I said, we just starting to get into a groove, and then with Draymond coming back, it helps, for every game that's coming to get ready for the playoffs. So, whatever we got going now, we want to continue it and continue to figure things out. And like I said, just take it one day at a time.
How different is the dynamic with Dre?
I mean, he's our backbone defensively. I mean, he just brings his energy, intensity, and offensively, he orchestrates the offense, gets the ball where it needs to be, and like I said, just his overall presence is what we missed since he's been out, and it's good to have him back.
Anthony Slater.
Yeah, what did you kind of go through over the last week or so? I just wonder if you could kind of detail that.
I mean, I was just sick. I don't know how to detail it. It's just sickness. Don't know what it was. I'm just glad I'm over it.
How much did it feel like did it impact your win yesterday? Just how'd you feel in the game yesterday?
I felt good. I mean, not having played in a couple of games, your win always a factor. But I was able to get some couple of scrimmages in, go up and down a little bit before I came back, and my win was good. I mean, during the game. So
the general, obviously, hope for you guys is that you're gonna, play another 2-3 months. How do you feel just physically with the idea that maybe you would be playing into May and June?
My body feels good. Continue to do the things that got me to this point. Every day working with the training staff, making sure that I stay on top of my body, and like I said, just be ready to go out there and play hard every game.
Go ahead, Alex.
Hey, Otto. I'm working on a story on Rick Celebrini, and was he like one of the first people you met once you signed with the Warriors? And how would you describe your relationship and how it's grown the past few months?
Yes. I mean, the first week that I came in, we pretty much made up a plan. How to attack my body in the off season, get it ready for training camp. And, I mean, he's amazing, amazing trainer, but most importantly, he made me feel comfortable, with everything that he was telling me about my body and, how he wants to attack it. And pretty much went with the game plan, was in here for about 2-3 weeks with him and the rest of the training staff, just trying to get my body ready for the season. And throughout the season, trying to maintain my body throughout the whole season. And, I feel great out there. Every time I step on the court, I have no issues. So big testament to the training staff here and Rick.
And he dealt with a lot of injuries in his playing career as a soccer player. Have you guys ever talked about that and how that influenced him to get into physiotherapy at all?
I mean, I've known he had injuries, but I mean, it's just, he's been there, rehab, he's done it. So he knows the work what it takes to get back to play at a high level. So, we definitely talk, every day about, what I can do to continue to strengthen my body and making sure that, every day I feel good.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, last night, Draymond was saying after the game that 11 weeks ago he could barely walk. 4 weeks ago, he was still gimping, and 2.5 weeks ago, he still couldn't dunk a basketball. I'm curious as to whether you guys were aware of how he was coming along, and whether you were concerned, or when a guy's rehabbing, is he just kind of out of sight and you don't know?
I mean, it varies, but we knew he was working to get his way back, and he wanted us guys to focus on the game, focus on what we have to do, knowing that he's in good hands and that he's working every day to come back. So I mean, we just basically had to hold it down on the court until he got back. So whatever he was doing off the court, rehabbing wise, we know that it takes a lot. I've been through rehab myself, so I know the time and effort that you have to put into coming in every day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Otto.
I appreciate it.